Well, 4 days early, pump's already here. So I paid for that on eBay 2 days ago. Granted, it was only in Ohio, so not too far for it to go. And I think it still had the lever attached to it, so all I need is my pulley. It's packaged pretty well. Ooh, they have a sticker and a pen. It's the right BDP 10L 119 P. Mine was a 119. I didn't think it had the P. No, it does. So if I scrape that out, I can see it. I don't know if it'll show up on camera if I rub at it, but there's a P at the end. So should be identical pumps. They're both off the ZT200. So yeah, got a lot to do though, because I don't think I have enough oil. I don't think I have any spare motor oil right now, actually. I haven't flushed anything out yet, and I'd like to see if I can replace the filter. So we're out of, this should be empty enough. It would be, I think I probably should pull the reservoir off to flush it in the parts washer and just make sure that there's absolutely nothing in there to mess things up. Same thing with this cooler, because the out hole goes through this before it makes it to the reservoir. I want to make sure that all little pieces of metal are out and we're not relying on the filter to pick those up. So hopefully we can get that done quickly and have it operating today. That would be nice, but yeah, we'll see. I just found my oil stash. So 1540 or 2050. I don't think I have much synthetic around. So 1540 or 2050. I might have 1540, maybe. It's motorcycle oil for sure. That's 530, 1030, 530, 540. So now we want to use the right weight that they specify. So we're gonna have to go to the store. I should have started filming when it was dirty. So this came out all the nasty oil. Now it's looking pretty clean. This should just go straight into the reservoir, I would imagine. Yeah, so it shouldn't take too long to make sure that all the nasties are out. Ugh. Should probably put those gloves on. Either way, you've got the filter off. I'm not going to bother trying to bring it to the store. I found the cross-reference to a CarQuest part number, 840 something something. I don't have any in that cabinet, so I think everything's all set. Starter and wiring are back in place. All the hoses are clamped and or screwed down. This is screwed down, pulleys on, belts on. Filled this with hydraulic fluid, well, motor oil, right? So I went with this Rotelli 1540. A lot of people suggest it, and it's not full synthetic, so not doing the 2050 or 1550 should be fine. One thing to note though, it took almost the entire gallon, so when this draws this down, probably gonna have to go ahead and get more oil tomorrow once it fills all the passages. Hopefully we have enough to get all the air out and not suck in more air, but we'll grab the tripod. Moment of truth. The method for these, you're supposed to do 1 to 2 turns out on the bypass, which I put down too hard. Come on. Oh, well, I'll get a wrench and pop these. There, that one's good. So that's half, 1 and a half. That should be fine. We'll do the same on that. Start it up, and then you cycle these 6 times, and it fills the pump, or fills the motors maybe, because it bypasses the pump. Something happens, right? Either way, it doesn't make pressure, so you're not loading the stuff. And then I left the wheel off this side so that I can watch and make sure nothing's leaking. So yeah, I'm just gonna set the tripod up and give it a watch. Okay, and then you're supposed to close the bypasses, start it back up, and do the same thing back and forth. I think back and forth could trap air in the motor, so I'm going to spend a lot of time forward, a lot of time backwards, just kind of circulate it through. Good. Yeah, no funny noises. You could hear it when it kind of got the air out. So tomorrow we'll get tire for the right side. I said I don't think there's going to be front casters available, so we'll just have to drag that one around the yard. And then this linkage is clearly going to need adjustment. When it's in the neutral position, it doesn't sit still. It goes, I think it was in reverse a little bit. So we'll deal with that tomorrow. I think this is enough for tonight. Super happy that it just runs. And I can see some sparks flying out, so there must be some big holes in the exhaust. Probably it'll be worth getting a new muffler for it at some point. So in the meantime, we'll get it moving around. Cool. Okay, well, I got more oil and I got a tire, since that side's burned up from the fire and it's spewing whatever kind of stop leak stuff that is all over the place. So I'll have to, of course, clean up, making a heck of a mess. One thing I did forget to do is get a battery. Like, all I've done is break the bead. There's so much slime in this tire, like it's just nasty. And before I get much further, look at on the inside, it's so much. Like, bleh. So I think before I make more of a mess, we almost need to do this inside a trash bag or something. Maybe if I put a bag in a cardboard box. Oh, still making a mess. So you ever do something dumb that it actually saves you time? So I accidentally popped the wheel outside of both sides of the rim, and with it covered in slime and being nasty, it was becoming frustrating. So I just went ahead and cut it in half. Sawzall for the tire, and then cut off wheel for the belts. So I should be able to slip this out by hand. I'm gonna put some gloves on though, because this stuff's cold and gross and it's like 30 degrees out. So. Oh boy. Is there really a good way to do it? There it is. Oh, holy smokes. Guess we'll have to turn the hose on. Look at all of that. It's like a gallon in there. Yeah, so, surprising enough, I haven't been able to get this to pop on. Try to ratchet strap, all kinds of stuff. So I think we're to the point of using flammables. Now, I've never done this before, so I made a stick to hold my map gas, and there's really not a lot of a gap, right? I'm not sure why it won't just seat and inflate, but yeah, we're gonna go for it. I think I need something to hold it up. Okay, now there's a bit of a gap. I'm unsure how much I should even be using to spray in there, but I guess we'll find out. Start out small, right? Baby steps. Okay. All I do is set my tire on fire. Nope. Same thing, just set the tire on fire. All it's doing is catching my tire on fire. Oh, that's because there's no air in there. That will do it. Oh, I wonder what pressure that's at. Let's see. Oh, 0. Yeah, I think this will work. Hopefully the audio is nicer. So I'm doing the motorcycle helmet setup we got our battery in place since the other one doesn't fit. I think it'll work fine. Maybe I will screw this up. That's going to do more harm than good. So we'll just go with no filter. It's no big deal unless a bird crawls in there. So I have my key. I got my go juice. So let's see. Yeah, there's some control. I can lean back into the mower. Brake is on. I've never driven one of these before, so I hope I don't go flying into the cars. Good enough. I hope. Okay. Oh, dude. With a flat tire too. Actually tracks pretty straight. With a seat, this thing will be pretty comfortable. Oh, there we go. Dude, this thing cooks. Whoa. Oh, this hurts. It actually hurts because I'm just, I'm sitting on that fill plug. I feel like I'm in prison. It goes a little bit left. You can adjust that on full forward. These people probably wonder why there's some guy racing around with his helmet on. It's moving surprisingly well with a flat tire. Oh, it does fucking donuts. Okay, don't rip the lawn up. Holy crap, it goes quick in reverse. Ah, this is a thigh workout. I'm using those straps to hold my feet up. Oh, okay, I'm going back in. My legs are starting to, I feel like, oh god, shit. I need a nice chair for this thing, or I'm gonna actually die. Oh, all right, well, we'll do a little cleanup. I would call that a success. Watch out, there's some crazy guy with his helmet on. Oh my god, everything hurts. So that, you know, it's like being in a prison shower. I had my brown eye right on top of that oil plug, and then I'm just banging my back up against that, and the whole time supporting using my core and going up on those wires. So cool. Well, this is worth putting some cash into. I'll order up some more parts. I'll get that PTO switch fixed and see what the deck does. But really, what can be bad at the deck? Clutch is $130. Spindles are like 40 or 50, something like that. So yeah, it'll be fun. God, my thighs are just burning.